Hi, I'm Angie Ward from Mindfulness UK, and I want to share with you some really simple movements that I just do whilst I'm sitting at my desk when I become aware that perhaps I'm holding tension in my body or I haven't moved for a while. And mindful movement is just being aware of bringing a conscious awareness of the movements that we're doing. Um, and often it turns down the volume of what's going on in our minds, the busyness, the analysing, the doing mode of mind, all those chats, or maybe I might be getting into a bit of internal monologue where I'm being a bit mean to myself about something, and it turns up the volume of my physical body and helps me with my awareness of what I need and how I can look after myself. So it's really useful. It can be really, really simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. So I'm just going to show you for the next few minutes about 3 or 4 different movements that are my go-to to look after myself when I'm working at my desk, because we're all hunched over on our computers or whatever. So they're very expansive movements, but the invitation is for you to move your body in a way that feels comfortable for you. So what I tend to do is just stop and feel my feet on the floor if that's accessible to me, and just close my eyes or soften my gaze and just gently scan through my body like I've got a barcode and I'm just scanning my awareness and paying attention to my body from head to toe and just noticing where that tension is in this moment. And then because I'm doing this live, because I think that's really useful, I'm noticing a lot of tension around my neck, which is where I tend to hold my tension and my jaw. So I'm just going to bring a soft smile to my lips, which works wonders and is very uplifting. And I'm going to just start to move my head mindfully. And the invitation is for you to do this, to download and use this practice. So just moving your head, just as much or as little as you want to. And then this time I'm just going to nod my head. It's not very attractive because I'm sure I've got a double chin, but it's important for the greater good in demonstrating the movements that help me. And now I'm going to move to just as if I'm resting my cheek, this cheek on my shoulder, and I'm just going to roll my head downwards. But I'm not going to roll it back because I feel like I've got a stiffness in my neck, and it's not always good to do that. But what I tend to do is just open my eyes and look up, lift my chin up and look at the ceiling. And then that just opens up my chest to my body, and I start to bring my arms in for a movement. And just changing that to a bit of an open and closed. So I might make that quite expansive. It feels nice. And my shoulder blades almost touching at the back. It might be different for you. It's just crossing over. And then shaking that out. And then lifting your shoulders up, right up to your ears, and then dropping them round and back. Up and round and back. And then I might do the same forwards. And it can be really lovely to move. You can get a lot of awareness to move one shoulder at a time. Ooh, that one I move, and then pause. What's going on with the other one? And that one I move. And just bring in curiosity to the movement in your body. And it just gives you a break from all that busyness. The last one I'm going to show you is as though you're holding a giant beach ball. So it looks weird because I've got my hands right up against the screen, and then resting your head. And you can rest there for as long as you want to. And then opening your arms, taking your arms out wide, grabbing that beach ball again. So there's a nice flow. There's not really a start and an end when you're being mindful in your movement. So something to consider, shaking it out. I feel ready. I feel ready to get on with my emails now. So, utilize this as you want to. It's an invitation, adapt it, just move in the way that your body feels like it wants to move. I hope you find that useful. Enjoy. Let us know how you get on. Thanks.